Well, opening day is always one of the great days on the calendar, but when you talk about a team with this much talent having their first true opening day since 2019 in front of better than 48,000 people, Buck, everybody is some kind of excited about what might happen over the next 6 or 7 months. For the Rangers, he was honored pregame for his Silver Slugger Award and his Gold Glove Award last year as a Blue Jay.
Jose Berríos will go to the mound to open things up for the Blue Jays. This will be the third time he's opened up a season for a team.
Hit well to deep center field. Springer's back, and Miller has hit it out off the facing of the lower deck to give the Rangers an early 1-0 lead.
Well, that's exactly why Chris Woodward put Brad Miller in the leadoff spot. He said, I want the starting pitcher to be uncomfortable to start the game. Miller hit 20 home runs last year for the Phillies. And
there's ball 4 down and away. To right field and down for a base hit. Semien around second, and he'll take third on the single by Seager. Now again the 2-2. That fastball runs away and off the mitt of Jansen, and the run will come in to score. Semien crosses the plate, Seager to second, and it's 2-0 Rangers. And a curveball that Garver wouldn't chase, and he walks him. That was Nathaniel Lowe. And there's a base hit into center field. Seager's going to come in to score. Up to second goes Garver. RBI single Low, and Texas now leads 3-0. Ground ball to third. Chapman to second one. Biggio not in time, back to first. Little bobble there by Chapman, but they do get one out. Runner goes from first. Breaking ball down and in, and it hit him. Hit him in the foot. Somewhat stunningly. That is going to be all for Jose Berríos tonight as he gets just one out here on opening night.
And now they'll look to Saucedo to stop the bleeding here. Bases loaded, just one out.
The third baseman up with the bases loaded, and a ground ball to short. Bichette to second one, and they will get the out there, but he couldn't come up on the transfer to try to turn 2, and a run is in to make it 4-0. Back goes Springer, and he's there. And a look at that Blue Jay lineup with a healthy Springer at the top. Bichette, Guerrero, Teoscar, Lourdes Gurriel 2 through 5. Alejandro Kirk is the DH tonight.
See, in 29 starts, he had a pretty good ERA at 4.59 and bonus batting average very respectable at 2.45.
Springer goes around. Bill Welke rings him up, 1 down. And a ground ball to his former double play partner Marcus Semien, who throws him out, 2 down. Ibanez in time, and the Blue Jays go in order.
But the defense and the pitching has to be in sync all season long. We know they're going to hit and score runs.
Bullpen at the outset of the season, along with Tim Meza, of course. Lined up the alley in right center field. It's down and past Teoscar Hernandez to the fence, and that'll be a 2-out double for Seager. You know, perhaps another factor. Garver with a fly ball left field. Gurriel turns, and he'll watch it go. The Rangers add to their lead. It is 6-0.
Well, Mitch Garver has the Twins record for home runs by a catcher. He hit 31 home runs a couple of years ago, and he's been battling injuries the last couple of years, but he loves to hit the fastball. And it looked like he got a good fastball to hit there, and this is part of the improved offense that Texas put together in the offseason.
You've got 10 relievers down there, a 15-man pitching staff for the Blue Jays. Fly ball to right. Loeb and the Rangers retired.
Down in spring training, so we're going to see a few Ranger pitchers in this game as well.
And there's the slider to get him for out number 1.
It's not the case. It's by design now. There it is, that flat cut slider that goes away for the strikeout.
And what a good start for Gray. 6 up and 6 down.
Last year in 37 games, he had an ERA at 4.71.
To make going forward that they didn't anticipate having to make. as Garcia draws a leadoff walk.
And makes subtle moves to the defense.
Wow, Thornton just airmailed a pickoff attempt at first. And up to second on the play goes Garcia. That'll be an error charged to Thornton. Right center field, Springer and Teoscar there, and it'll be Springer to make the catch. Runner is tagging. Garcia on his way to third and in there in a headfirst slide. In the air to left. Gurriel there, and nothing across for the Rangers here in the third. It is 6-0 Texas. First pitch swinging, and he has popped it up into foul territory for Lowe, the first baseman, and that first at bat for Chapman ends quickly. And a bouncer through the vacated right side. The first base hit of the year for the Blue Jays belongs to Danny Jansen. And that is going to be a double play. Driven to left field. Gurriel started back, puts the brakes on, and makes the catch. Semien retired, 2 down. So somebody's getting up just in case Thornton throws too many pitches here. He walks Seager to center field, and that's going to drop for a base hit. Garver, like Seager, has now been on base in all 3 plate appearances tonight. And he lines one the other way, a base hit. Seager getting the wave around third. Gurriel's throw over the plate to the backstop. The run scores. The runners advance, and it is 7-0. A towering fly ball to left center, and the ballpark will hold it. And Springer aboard. At 60 extra base hits, and he's got his first knock of the season. Springer around second, cruising into third. And there's a base hit to right to drive in a run. Springer in to score. Bichette stops at second, 7-1. And ball 4 to load him up. The 3-2. Up the middle, backhanded stop Semien to Seager 1, and that's all. A fielder's choice and an RBI for Gurriel. Bichette in to score, and it is 7-2. He sure can. Fly ball to left. This will be deep enough. Back goes Miller, tagging Guerrero. Easily comes in to score. Well done, Kirk. 7-3. And a swing and a miss. Chapman strikes out to end the inning, but the Blue Jays do score 3.
Yeah, Stripling, you mentioned it, Danny. They're a very important part of this bullpen, and could be an occasional starter from time to time. Last year in 24 games.
That's why they're not using it, but they wanted to use it. Little bouncer to Chapman, and what a good play. I mean, momentum taking him to the third baseline, and the throw is right on the money to first. He got stretched out to 75 pitches in spring training. Bichette back in shallow center in a very neat and tidy 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, and they had Josh Spores, a right-hander, up, but they have switched gears now, and they bring John King in, sinker changeup.
One hopper in the hole. Seager sets his feet, bounces it across, and dug out nicely by Lowe. 2 down. Defensive players can have a receiver in their cap as Springer draws his second walk of the night. Lined into right, a base hit. Springer around second on his way to third, and in there on Bo Bichette's second hit of the night. Here's Josh Spores. Blue Jays creeping back into it. Lined into right, a base hit. Springer in to score. Bichette up to second. Another hit, another RBI for Guerrero, and it's 7-4. Driven to right field. It's deep. It's gone.
gets to wear it first. Teoscar Hernandez.
They have 6 hits tonight. They haven't pulled one of them. 1 to center and 5 to right. Lourdes Gurriel grounds out. And he and Danny Jansen again, they're trying to get this pitch comm system going. Now slider popped up. Boy, did he jam Semien. Easy play, Bichette, 2 down. Seager with a fly ball to right field. Long run, Teoscar, and he's there. The capper, the 3-run homer from Hernandez to tie it up. And strike 3 call. Going to be a while. That's ball 4. Jansen aboard on a 2-out walk. Left center field, and this ball's going to get to the fence. Here comes Jansen around third, in to score, and the Blue Jays have taken the lead. There's some damage.
Indeed. He drove that ball on the line past a very good center fielder. Santana pitched against the Blue Jays last year, and he kind of got roughed up.
And strike 3. Springer didn't like it, but it looked like it had the bottom of the zone to end the inning. And look who it is. Adam Simber, so good after getting picked up with a deal with the Marlins last year. One of his hits, a home run tonight, as he chops one weakly towards third. Here comes Chapman. Again, a little trouble getting it out of the glove, but plenty of arm to get it there in time. Berríos didn't get out of the first, but the bullpen has picked him up, and the offense has picked him up. This one is sent a long way right center field, and it's going to go. A home run for Adolis Garcia, taking Simber the other way, and that's going to tie it up at 8.
We mentioned Garcia set a franchise rookie record with 31 home runs last year. He was 4th in the Rookie of the Year voting. And he took a very interesting trip around the bases.
Rolls this year. Hernandez drifting back, but has room. The home run by Garcia has tied it. And that's going to eat up Corey Seager as Bichette reaches. Well hit. But Garcia is going to run it down on the edge of the track, and Bichette has to retreat. Rangers thinking the same thing.
Yeah, it looked like he was running there. A little bit late getting back to the bag. And I have been to the replay room in New York, and it's a pretty interesting situation. And there's the tag. If he tagged him, he's out. Yeah. He was in the air.
Yeah.
After review, the call is overturned. The runner is out. Texas retains their challenge.
And ball 4. Yanked to left field. This ball is going to get down. Teoscar racing for third, getting the wave. The relay to the plate is in time. And Hernandez thrown out at the plate to end the inning. Charlie Montoyo's got his hand up. Will the Blue Jays ask for a challenge?
You've got to come up and make the tag. He's safe. His foot is on home before he puts the tag on.
Garver is behind the plate.
Move up.
Yeah.
I mean, you invite the runner to put his foot on home plate. All you got to do is to move the shin guard forward. He's safe.
Let's see.
After review, the runner is safe.
Pretty good theater, isn't it? This is something.
It's terrific.
Yeah.
The runner is safe. Gurriel ends up at third. It's balanced.
Fly ball to left. It's got some carry, but not quite enough. The catch made on the track by Miller. He's had a nice career. This is Jimmy Garcia. reaching for it. Ibanez pops it up. Tricky play. No, it's not. Glad he's got it. Ball 4. The tying run is aboard. Rangers haven't struck out once. Semien with a fly ball to right, not deep. And the side is retired. Garcia gets the job done. And now he's got Charlie rolling. I mean, it's amazing how these guys can go from serious to fun and back again in the blink of an eye. And a swing and a miss by Chapman. Danny Jansen, left field, gone. Pretty good movie so far. I like the way it starts. It's interesting.
Yeah, you can't figure out the ending with the way it started, that's for sure. But Danny Jansen, big smile on his face. He had a tough offensive start to his season, but boy, did he finish up strong. And now, for the second time this season, the home run jacket has been brought out.
Springer strikes out to end the inning. The Jays had an insurance run on the homer by Danny Jansen.
Jordan Romano, a terrific season a year ago. 85 strikeouts in 63 innings.
Got him. Nasty slider, 1 down. And this ball's lifted to left. Gurriel racing to the line, sliding, and he made the catch. Again, the 1-2. Got him. What a way to kick off the season.